When you test the seal integrity of a sterile package with Tyvek, its porosity can create isolated bubbles. How can you avoid mistaking them for a leak? In 2 minutes, I'll show you a simple adjustment. Tyvek is this white paper you see in many sterile packages. Actually, it's a network of microfibers that lets air and vapor through, but blocks liquids and microorganisms. Great for sterility, and a bit of a headache when it comes to leak testing. Several pharmaceutical standards, like ISO 11607, recommend using the ASTM F2096 test protocol, which uses the internal pressurization immersion technique, also known as the bubble test. F2096 is clear: when the pressure exceeds the natural breathability of the porous material, air will escape and look like a leak. The solution? It's in the same standard: apply a blocking agent to seal the Tyvek. What blocking agent are we talking about? The F2096 standard mentions a product from the Sterilized brand as an example, but any hand sanitizer foam with at least 62% ethyl alcohol will work. When applied correctly, it raises the package's breathing pressure enough so that, at its test pressure, any bubble you see corresponds to a real leak. How do you use it? It's very simple. Prepare the sample according to your procedure. Clean and dry porous surface. Apply the foam in an even layer over the entire porous area. Then, let it dry for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now, go ahead and run your internal pressurization test using the parameters from your procedure. Record the essentials for traceability: type of foam, brand, batch number, and drying time. If you want to know how to define the test pressure and time, we have a specific video for that, as well as one dedicated to the F2096 standard. I've included both in the description. If your setup doesn't allow you to use the recommended blocking agent, there's the option to use glycerin, as indicated by the official Mexican standard NOMBB 5-1991, to seal the pores of syringe packaging. Recently, a client sent us samples of gauze packed in cold seal paper, so we could help them define the appropriate testing method. In this case, the hand sanitizer didn't work properly as a blocking agent, but when we tried glycerin, we got excellent results. As a practical recommendation, glycerin is a greasy substance, which prevents the patch from sticking during the internal pressurization test. That's why it's recommended to place the patch before applying the glycerin. Additionally, in the tests carried out with the gauze, we determined that they should be performed at a pressure of 15 millibars for a minimum of 2 minutes and a maximum of 4 minutes. In summary, if your test pressure exceeds the breathing pressure of Tyvek, use hand sanitizer foam so that what you see are real leaks, and if that doesn't work, try using glycerin. If you would like to send us your samples, please fill out our contact form at DVACI.com. We will send you a free demonstration video with our recommendations.